Stephen, what do you take away from a game like this, given that you guys are a little bit injured and struggled the last 3 games? What do you take away from this game? What do you mean?
Just wanted some good vibes around here. We had good practice yesterday. Obviously, Utah coming off a back-to-back, like we wanted to get off to a better start than we did, but we responded after that quick timeout Coach took, lit a fire underneath us, and I'm just glad the way we responded as a whole. We know we can play better, but it's nice to have a little bit of offensive rhythm tonight and, see the ball go in after a rough start and just get a win.
I was going to ask you about kind of that timeout. It was about a defensive breakdown. How do you feel like you guys, are there frustrations about how you're playing a little bit on that end? And then what did you see in the 3 quarters after that?
Yeah, that was just about a lack of focus. We let Keontae George get hot to start. Talents like that, they're going to score, but we gave him, I think, 4 wide open threes. And anybody knows, that shouldn't happen in this league if you're keying on 2 of their best players, 2 of their best scorers. And so once he got that one in front of the bench, it's just a lack of focus, and you have to kind of lock in on. We talked about it last game plan discipline. That's the biggest thing, understanding how they're trying to score, who's going to have the ball in their hands. But you have to just put little step by step in terms of us putting together 48 minutes of solid, sound defense where we're truly proud of the way we play from start to finish. We know we haven't done that yet.
24 shots for you tonight in 29 minutes. What were you seeing out there, and how important was it for you to be aggressive?
Yeah, I had a rough start. But without Draymond, JK, Al, the spacing's a little different, and you don't really know where shots are going to come from in terms of how they're going to defend us. They were doing a lot of switching, and so I could kind of go to work one-on-one more than other teams. And then you just live with makes and misses on that front. But to your point, just being aggressive, knowing that we don't have a lot of our guys that create, offense. GP did a great job tonight filling that gap. Buddy came in aggressive to score. Pat, he only scored 3 points, but he changed the game in that second quarter by pushing the tempo and understanding how to get our energy going the right way on both ends, and it was great to see. So it allowed us to kind of find a rhythm, even though it was a slow start shooting the ball.
Steph, you mentioned JK there. Doesn't sound like anybody's sure when he's going to be able to return. How do you keep him engaged in what's going on as this absence grows here?
That's a natural process, just watching film, being around for practice, understand the conversations that we're having, and making sure that he, like everybody else who misses time, like you have your rehab, you have all your stuff that you're trying to do to get back on the floor, but you can't lose a feel for what we're trying to do because he'll be held to that same standard when he comes back. So we've all missed time at certain points, and you understand how to balance that. It's not easy because rehab sucks. It's monotonous. It's draining because you're not doing what you love to do, and that's be out there and play. So just try to keep everything light around the locker room.
How much does the offense change when Draymond's not out there? It seemed like Gary was able to sort of recreate a lot of the facilitating stuff that Draymond's really good at.
Yeah, me and GP have such a great chemistry because he's a very unique player in the sense of who the opposing team decides to match up against him, and then our pick and roll options, off-ball actions. We just kind of know where each other is, and then when he's shooting the ball, when he gets those open looks, that always helps. So nobody can do what Draymond does, but GP does it his own way with his athletic ability to get downhill, DHOs, set good screens, and make defenses pay that way.
Hi, Steph. This is Anson from Migu. How's your body feel after the 29 minutes games? How your body feel right now?
After what?
Your body. How your body feel right now?
I feel good, man. Feel fresh. It's nice to be home, get a nice rhythm, and hopefully keep building. But I feel good.
All right.
Thank you for asking.
Your shoe selection seemed to be intentional. Can you take us through the process that you're planning for your shoes and which ones you went through and which ones you ended up with?
Yeah, it's kind of cool understanding the history of the game and the themes around certain teams we're playing. So, excuse me, I brought out the flu games and the final shots, and then played in the Sabrina 3. So, just kind of everybody should be on alert. I'm calling everybody, trying to get some good product. But it's just fun to again honor certain eras, moments in the game, current athletes who are doing great things, and yeah, just having fun with it.
Specifically for the Sabrinas, it is cool when an NBA player wears a WNBA player's shoe, and I know she's here tonight too. Was that part of the decision? Was it kind of a game-recognized game sort of thing?
Yeah, I mean, we have a long history. You know, she's from the Bay, and just obviously following her career. And there was a time when she was coming out of school that I was trying to get her the Curry brand. It's hard to get an Oregon Duck to leave Nike, but it was cool. It was a kind of coincidence that I didn't know she was gonna be here until yesterday, and I just had a pair of shoes, and it was a great moment. So, yeah, to your point, she's doing amazing things. She's a champ. And to honor another Bay Area athlete that's doing, amazing stuff. And shout out to her husband, Ionescu, who's a Hall of Famer now for Oregon football. So that's pretty dope. It's a very athletic family over there.